REGINA, Sask. Although it's been a tough few months for Brooke Henderson, her trademark smile has never faded. Henderson, who lost both her grandfathers in a span of 4 weeks, the first prompted her to withdraw from the U.S. Women's Open after the first round, is coming into the week after her best round of the season, a 9-under par 63 at the Indy Women in Tech Championship. Last year at the CP Women's Open in Ottawa, about an hour from Henderson's hometown of Smiths Falls, ONT. Henderson fired the tournament course record on Saturday after making the cut on the number on Friday. She finished tied for 12th, her best career finish at her national championship. She comes into this week with her face plastered on billboards and signage from the airport to the golf course, and her wrist likely sore from already signing innumerable autographs. "I'm on the putting green and I saw Brooke on the first tee," says former CP Women's Open champion REGINA. "And I'm like, wow, she has got a lot of fans." Henderson's biggest objective is to put on a good show for those fans this week. "This is an awesome week for me. It's the only time I get to play in Canada and in front of a hometown crowd. Even this morning, a practice round, there were people out watching and that was really cool," Henderson tells LPGA.com. "I'm going to embrace that and play really well for them." Henderson is just 2 wins away from tying the all-time record for the Canadian professional golfers, male or female, after winning earlier this season at the Law Championship. It's Henderson's 7th CP Women's Open. She played her first as a 14-year-old, and growing up watching the tournament as a fan, she admired everyone in the field. To be on the first tee and to see the whole grass covered by people is really cool. I have to pinch myself and wake up a little," she says. For the last few years, Henderson says she's learned to say no and take care of herself during the week of the CP Women's Open, when there are a lot more demands on her time than a normal LPGA Tour week. She says she's learned to get the proper rest and practice and still give a lot of time to the fans. "Just trying to find that balance, which I've found really well the last 3 or 4 years," she says. "I'm well rested and my game is in a good spot coming into this week." While Henderson is also 3rd on tour in greens in regulation, she's 54th in putting average. She says that's the lone thing that's held her back from having an even stronger season. "I putted great on Sunday at the Indy Women in Tech Championship, so that was a great way to finish. It gave me a lot of confidence back with my putter," she says. "I've had the same putter since the KPMG Women's PGA Championship, so it's been working really well. It's been a solid putter for the summer. Coming off last week's round, it gave me a lot of momentum coming into this week." Henderson is 7th on tour in driving distance, and with 3 par 5s on the back 9 at Wascana Country Club, a longer hitter could have success this week. There are a few holes on the front 9 that measure longer than 430 yards and are straight into the wind. "I definitely feel the advantages for the longer hitters and hopefully that includes me this week," she says. While Henderson feels she's coming into the week playing solid, she says it's been tough away from the golf course with her 2 grandfathers passing. "Both deaths were unexpected," she says. "It's been a very weird summer," she admits. "They were getting older but they were both very healthy. It was tough to see them go, but I know they're in a better place and helping me from above, which is cool. I know they're cheering me on. I'd love to finish out this year really strongly and play for them." Henderson goes into next week at the Cambia Portland Classic as a past champion, and she says she's also looking forward to the Evian Championship, the final major of the LPGA Tour season. "I'm excited to get back to Evian. I've finished top 10 there before and I feel really good about it," she says with a smile. "I just have a good feeling." Up first, however, is the 6th major for her, the CP Women's Open. "It'll be a great week," she says. "I'm excited to be here for everybody and just play the best I can."